Okay, hello, a little bit off topic, but here is my first video with the Canon GX, is G7X, GX7, one or the other, Mark III. I got it, and I love it, because I have a flash camera now, and it also zooms, which is not currently working. I'm so happy. First of all, I got a new camera, so bear with me, I don't know where to look right now. Second of all, we are one day out from the World Champs. I race tomorrow morning, first thing, and I have so many different emotions. Basically, for context, Lifesaving World Championships, yes, it is a sport done by pretty much everyone all over the world. It's all a little bit different in every country, but obviously the events are like all the same this weekend. Another bit of context, my normal race season is from like November. I have a bunch of races. State Champs is in March, Nationals is in April. It's like the Australian summer, and you race, like your biggest race is at the end of summer. But Worlds, because it's the whole world, we're racing in September, which is so weird to be like at my peak at the end of winter. But I guess overseas it's their end of summer, so like kind of makes sense. But for me, training wise, so weird. Normally this time of year, I'm like doing whatever I want, going on holidays, nowhere near my peak, like in the middle of pre-season. So it is really strange, and I've never done a Worlds before, so I've never really had to experience peaking at this time of year. Also meant I didn't really get a break at the end of Nationals, so I've been going for like 18 months now. Anyways, I race tomorrow. My first event is beach relays, so 4-person relay, 4x90 meters. And we won gold at Nationals this year, so I guess there's like a little bit of pressure to defend our title, but then at the same time we don't really know the other teams from the other countries, so we don't really know what we're up against. So that's tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday is the sprint. That's what I'm most nervous for. Normally at Nationals it goes sprint, relay, and then flag, so you do your sprint, the most scary one, out the way, and then you do relays. It's like a bit of fun, you're with your team. But at Worlds it goes relays and then sprints, which is really weird. But anyways, I'm so nervous for that. There's like over 100, I think there's 110 girls entered, so there's going to be like 14 heats. I'm gonna have a heat, round 2, quarterfinal, semi-final, hopefully make the final. That's my goal. But it's just so weird this time of year because I have no idea where I'm at, because I haven't done any racing in 6 months. So I feel like I'm okay and like I should be peaking, but I also haven't raced at all since Nationals, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect. And then we have flags on Sunday, which is not really my event, but we'll see. I just went for a flush this morning, so I'm obviously 24 hours out. I don't normally do like a flush out or like a warm up or a session the day before, but I thought, because I've had so many rest days, I've been resting for the past 3 days, I just wanted to like run my legs out, so I just did one block start and a warm up, and I felt good, so that definitely helped my confidence. I also went to the shops and got some snacks for race day, so I thought I would show you guys what I plan on eating around my race. So I've got some strawberries just for like brekkie, and they're like my favorite food. We've got Powerades, full sugar because I need the carbs. And then I got some like no sugar ones to sip on today just to get my hydration up, because it's kind of cold today and it's really hard to drink water when it's cold. Some up and goes for in between, like if I have any big gaps between my races. I potentially have like 5 or 6 races a day with no rest, like walk back, go again, which if you're a sprinter, so weird. So I'm gonna have a lot to do, hence all the carbs that I've bought. Big YoPro, bananas, 2 kilos of rice. This will be literally all my main meals, pretty much, just carbs. Oats, more carbs obviously. I got little YoPros to like snack on at the beach. 2 bags of snakes. These will be like, before I race, I plan on just having 2 snakes before every race, because it's just nice and easy and I don't want to have like a lot of liquid in my gut. Never had these before, but I got some Cliff Bars. They're like nearly 50 grams of carbs in one, and they're pretty small, so this is going to be like a lifesaver, because I always lose my appetite when I'm racing, and like when I'm lactic I just feel like anything I eat I'm going to throw up. So these sound like they taste really good, and they're like a lot of carbs for a little size, which is exactly what I want. And that's probably all I'm going to say for now. I'll keep you guys updated over the next few hours, few days. Okay, we're jumping back a couple days in this vlog. right now I haven't started vlogging yet, but I wanted to include this, so hopefully future me that's already competed and is editing this, I can look back and laugh at myself and tell myself that I was stressing over nothing. But basically, this morning I had my third taper session, second last session before I race. It's Saturday, I race next Friday, and then I also race next Saturday, so I'm like essentially less than a week out. I know, like, I've done the taper so many times now that I know that after session 1 you should feel like shit every session and go into the race not feeling that confident, but it all just comes together on race day. And I've done it so many times and I don't know why this time is like affecting me so much, but I think maybe because I haven't had any race experience yet heading into this. But I had my third session and it felt like dog shit again, which is expected, but I didn't expect it to feel this bad. So that like flattened my confidence, and I have one session left until I race, and like obviously that one I'm supposed to feel better, so I'm just like praying. I also didn't tell anyone this and I came home and cried about it, but I have this like, I didn't pull my hammy, but I have this like cramping feeling in my hamstring, and I could feel it when I was running, but like it was so minor. But since I've gotten home, I feel like it's just like tightened up like this, and I'm pretty sure it's just like neural pain. Like my lower back is very tight, and I like sat on the ball on my back when I got home, and then like as soon as I got on the ball, like my hamstring like cramp was gone. So I think it's that, but I didn't tell anyone at the beach, and I hung around for like hours after training. I didn't tell anyone because I just wanted to like be in denial that it happened. Like I just wanted to like, I don't know, be in denial that it even happened and just convince myself that it didn't, but it did. So that's really shit. So I'm racing in 1 week and I have hamstring pain, and if you've ever run on sand before, you cannot get to the finish line if you have any hamstring pain because you're constantly running on an uneven surface. So I'm a little bit stressed about that. I feel really, really anxious now. I don't know. I'm trying not to cry, but that's how I feel. Hopefully next Tuesday I have a better session. I'm off to go watch Boyd play his footy final now, and I just hope that I don't break down into tears at the game. And I don't know what to do. Like, I've messaged my coach. I'm waiting for him to like respond and let me know what the best measure is to go from here. That didn't even make sense, but what the best thing to do from here. Like, I don't know if I need to like go see my massage therapist and if that's going to help, or if I'm best to like do nothing, or if I'm best to stretch or not. Like, muscle injuries, like so many different right or wrongs, and my coach has had so much experience with getting people's hammies right for like a major race when they've had a recent injury. So I'm just like waiting for him, but he hasn't responded yet. So that's the go. I really, really hope I look back on this video and just laugh and think that I was being dramatic, but at the moment I'm very, very stressed. So pray for me. Okay, it is the night before race day, and I feel like this has been the best thing. I picked up my parents from the airport at like 3:30, and I've just spent like the whole night with them, to the point where I've like literally forgotten that I'm even racing, which has been like the best thing for me, I think, because I was getting kind of nervous. So I've been like talking with them the whole time, and then going on my phone and then seeing all these messages like, when are you racing? And I'm like, oh, don't remind me. But I'm feeling excited. I'm excited for the relay. So nervous for the sprint, but I'm just trying to like not think about it because it's not tomorrow. The relay is tomorrow, the fun day, so we just get that out the way first. But I've been back packing my bag and like my race kit and everything. We've got this like World's Team polo, just trying to figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow pretty much. But I thought I'd also show you something else that I do before I race. So you guys know I'm obsessed with my Whoop. So basically what I do is every night before I race, I get on the Whoop sleep coach and I set my alarm to peak. So because I have to wake up at 5 AM tomorrow because my race is like first thing in the morning, it basically backlogs to when I need to go to sleep to achieve that 100%. And I wanted to achieve 100%, but it's just not going to happen. It's literally impossible. If I wanted to get 100% sleep waking up at 5 AM, I'd have to go to bed at 7:30, which I wanted to do. It's 8:30, so it's not going to happen. So that's something I do, try and achieve the most amount of sleep. Normally I race like late arvo, so I can always achieve that, but Worlds is just a weird timetable, so that's just not going to happen. Something else that I do, it's just like a little bit of a hack. If you have Whoop, you probably didn't know that you can do this, but if you go into your settings and you click app settings, then you can click hide metrics and you can click hide recovery and sleep. So on race day, you wake up and your recovery and your sleep is not there, which obviously tapering for a race, you should wake up with good recovery if you've done everything right, and you should get good sleep if you've done everything right. But sometimes when you travel and you're stressed and you're nervous, it just like doesn't happen. So I love that feature as well. So I'm going to be turning that on tonight so I don't see my recovery in the morning. I'll catch you guys tomorrow when it's race day. I'm so excited, but also so nervous at the same time. Good morning. The day has come. We're up and ready. I'm about to leave in like 5 minutes. I'm just packing my lunchbox and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. Okay, I think we're all packed. I've got my lunchbox with just like carbs. And then I've got my cap. This shows what club you race for, because I get so many questions about this. I've got a heap of Powerades. We've got a no shug just for like sipping on as like water, and then we've got a shug one for like actual benefits. My little accreditation. I have to wear this apparently, and I've got these cute little like charms on it, which we love. This is like a heat pack for my back. Got like club polo, high vis, hat. I've got a big coat here. Got pre-workout here. So I think we're good to go. Okay, I'm just making up my race day oats. Normally, if you follow along, I always have like peanut butter, yogurt, but today, because it's race day, I need it a little bit different. So I've got like no fats, because they like take too long to break down, and I race in like 2 hours. We just don't want anything that's going to upset my stomach. So instead of peanut butter, I've got honey. So I need to put this on it. And then we've got less oats. So because I'm going to be having so many snacks throughout, and another snack before I race. We got banana for more carbs.
Yeah, Germany coming back to the rear, and also cruising with Germany in the far lane. So first transition looks quite good from Wiggles here. Coming back into Anglesey and Cara. Looking there from New Zealand.
Hello, my loves. So I just had my beach relay heat, and we came, I don't even know what we came, but we were kind of cruising because we had 4 heats. And then we had a semi-final, so we just had to get through to the semi-final. And then we ran that 5 minutes later, so we did a heat. Walk back, go again. I tell you what, running on the sand, my legs, I felt like I just did like an assault bike session. That was horrible. And then now, so I finished at 9. Started at like 8:30. Finished 2 rounds by 9. And then I don't have my final till like 2. So I came home and I've just woken up from a nap. Just had a sleep. My lower back is like so jammed up. I don't know why. And I can feel like a little bit of like neural pain going into my hamstring. So I'm just trying to like forget about it and just run. And I was very safe with my changes in the heat and the semi, because I normally run first in the relay. Probably should have mentioned that too. But I'm running second this time to mix things up, and I'm not used to receiving a baton. So I was doing them very safe, and I need to get in the mindset to like literally attack the changeover in the final. It's like scary as well, beach sprinting for beach relays, because it's like you run into your relay member, so it's like very easy to drop the baton and very easy to get disqualified. So I need to go into the final just with like no fucks given and just attack the changeover. So because we're getting like, I'm getting handed the baton, like we're losing ground because I'm receiving the baton too safe. So I need to make them really nice and clean, but also snappy. I also like, it took me like 40 minutes to fall asleep because I'm like so anxious and excited. Like I can hear my heartbeat coming out of my chest lying in bed. But yeah, I've got that really like dry feeling in my mouth. I just feel really like depleted. So I'm gonna head to the beach at like 12. It's currently 10:40, so I'm gonna get in my compression boots, and then I need to like hype myself up too. I was very like having fun, which that's what I'm here for, but I need to like kind of get in the zone a bit more, I reckon, and run a bit harder. And it's funny, like I didn't feel like I was moving that well on the sand, but then looking at like videos people have sent me, like I look a lot better than I felt. So I think that's definitely helped my confidence a bit. Okay, this is the current setup pre-race in about 2.5 hours. And you know what's going to hype me up? This. Let's go! Finals bound!
Screen right now. Some nervous moments here up at the beach arena. As you can see, a big crowd is on hand for the Beach Relay World Championship final.
The team from Noosa closest to screen, they have the Youth Beach Sprint World Champion in their team of Josie Holmes.
Quality right across the field as they are away and racing. And at the moment it is North Cronulla which gets the best of the early exchange. It's North Cronulla ever so slightly ahead of our team from Sussex County and Currawa. City of Perth making a late charge as well. So clean baton changes right across the board. And now Currawa is starting to open up.
Currawa with a narrow lead, although the team on the top of the field, they're fighting back.
North Cronulla and City of Perth. It was a flying baton change from City of Perth as BMD Northcliffe drops that baton. City of Perth is now well out in front. Currawa is in 2 with North Cronulla in 3. It's a very, very big gap back to 4th place. As we're on to the anchor leg now, so it's City of Perth in 1, but here comes Currawa. Currawa is making a late charge towards the line. It is going to be close, and Currawa, the home club, will take out this World Championship. Currawa wins on its home stretch of sand ahead of City of Perth, and North Cronulla rounding out that top 3. A late charge towards the line, and Currawa will claim the gold medal. But State's actually got across that first leg in first. But that baton change, you can see that those 3 Australian clubs, City of Perth, North Cronulla and Currawa, have put the work in because that was where the difference was made. It was a lot of distance to make up for Currawa at that final leg, but a lunge across the line. Very, very tight. But we do believe Currawa has finished in front. And yes, those results now being made official. So Currawa are your world champions in the open female beach relay by the barest of margins. It was a lunge on the line with City of Perth to win the silver medal. And North Cronulla charging home for the bronze.
I'm here with the champions, Currawa. Not only you win it on your home soil, but you're also the back-to-back champions from 2018. I don't think any of you girls were part of that team back then, but it must feel good.
So good. We came off a win at Aussies this year and last year, so we felt like we had a little bit of pressure and expectation on our back, but we're just so happy that we did it and we got the gold again.
Britt, talk to me about those final maybe 10 metres in there. You had a little look across at the City of Perth. Did you know you'd won it?
Yeah, I thought we did, but obviously you got to wait to be sure.
Congratulations. Tell us about those first few legs. What's it mean to get it done here, and was there a little bit of pressure?
Yeah, so much pressure. We've come back to back, and we knew coming in today it would be a lot of pressure, but we knew we put a good race together.
And you think being on your home beach helped a little bit?
Oh, 100%. Like, we train here all the time, so it's awesome to have the home beach advantage. And, yeah, we just went out there and gave it our all and it came away with the win, so we're stoked, honestly.
And World Champions has a pretty nice ring to it, doesn't it? The Currawa girls on top on their home soil.
Thank you, Josh, and congratulations to Currawa, World Champions on their very own stretch of sand. You just heard it there, Christy, that they said they felt an advantage by running at home. It certainly showed it. What a dramatic finish as well, City of Perth. That was so close towards the end.
We spoke earlier about this being one of the best beach sprint tracks in the world, and how fortunate are they that this is their home track. This is where they get to do all of their training.
And the gold medal and world champions, Currawa, Surf Lifesaving Cup Australia, Team of Inga, Cardi, May and Johnson.
Oh my god, guys. We are world champions. That was, I swear, we all just had such good runs and we were all so nervous. I'm just so happy that's over and so relieved. But wow, big day, 12 hours at the beach and worth every second. All right, unfortunately God, I look like I've died. Look at those eye bags. I'm also like crying because I'm choking on my dinner, but having my bowl of chicken and veggies because we're not done yet. I've got the individual sprint tomorrow, which is like the event that I'm so nervous about. There's 111 girls entered, and we've got to essentially go from 111 down to 8. So I'd love to be in that 8. That's the goal, but it's going to be a lot of runs to get there. There's also no timing in beach sprinting, so you run a heat, top 4 get through, you run a round 2, top 4 get through, then a quarterfinal, and then a semi-final, and then the final. So it's a lot of rounds. These are like my savior when I'm racing and I have consecutive runs. And I'm going to go to bed extremely early. It's like 7:20 now, which is a lot later than I would have hoped to be having dinner. And then I will have dessert, and then I'm probably going to go to bed at like 8 o'clock. Because I got to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to do it all over again. Sorry, my card memory is full and I don't have time to do anything about it, but I'm just going to go downstairs now and get as much food as I can in my belly because we've got a lot of work to do today. So I'm excited though. I'm like so far not nervous, which this is the event I'm most nervous for. I think I'm on just like such a high from yesterday and we achieved like what we wanted to achieve, and now today is just like not a bit of fun, but it's just like whatever happens is a bonus. So just gotta do my best, and that's all I can really do, put in the work. And I'm really confident in how I ran yesterday, so I feel like if I just run like that, I can't complain, and I know that there'll be nothing else that I could possibly do to run better or get a better result. So it's out of my control now.
Go, Olivia.
Oh yeah.
First of all, excuse my mullet, and I have sand all over my face. I'm back in bed, and I thought I would recap this morning. That was the most like hardcore program I have ever raced in. So 8 a.m. Also, let's just say it's like 28 degrees, so it is hot. Oakley's here as well, by the way. He just wants to say hello. He's keeping me company. 8:15, I had my heat. I pulled the most terrible heat. Had like 2 very fast girls, and there were 12 heats, so that was very unlucky, but we got through. So I won my heat, and then we had round 2, and I came, I think like second maybe. That was 5 minutes later. Walk back, go back for round 2. So it went from 12 heats to 6 heats. Then we went into 4 heats. That was the quarterfinal, and I came second. And then walk back, semi-final, came 4th, and it just got through to the final. That's why I'm home now. So I get a break until 1. That's when my final is. It's currently, so we got through heats, round 1, quarterfinal, semi-final. So 4 races in 45 minutes. I don't train for that many runs in that amount of time. So it was so hard. My legs, oh my God, by the semi-final, I was like, I couldn't move. So that's why I'm home now in bed. I've got 1 hour. And like, when I'm racing and when anyone's racing, I feel like people like let out their nerves very differently. Like some people need to chat and they're really like chatting to everyone on the start line. I'm very much someone that needs to be like silent and like don't talk to me when I'm nervous, like when I'm stressed or when I've just finished a race. Like I need to like be like on my own. And there were people everywhere after the semi and people asking, when are you racing, when are you racing? And like obviously very grateful for the support and everything, but I just like was getting so flustered. So I was like, I'm just gonna get in my car and go home. I need to get out of here. So I'm home now and I'm home alone. And I'm gonna have a nap for half an hour because that seemed to work yesterday. And then get in my recovery boots, have a cold shower because it's like so hot, and get ready for my final at 1. But I'm just happy to be in my own space and everything and off the beach because it's so hot. And wind, it sounds like it's getting really windy too. And yeah, I just need to be on my own. So that's a recap, but I'm so happy I made the final. It hasn't even soaked in yet. I'm literally made my first ever world beach sprinting final. Like what the fuck? But I just didn't get to soak it in at all because every round was so fast and I was so stressed about the next thing. And then the semi-final, like I only just got through, it came 4th. And like, then I was like just so exhausted that I was like, oh fuck, I made the final. Oh cool. And now I'm like, okay, I need to actually enjoy it. Like the relay is what I came for, and that's done. Today is supposed to be a bit of fun, and I haven't had fun at all. So I need to go to sleep and gather myself and actually enjoy the final, because I'm gonna run my best as well if I'm having fun and just not putting too much pressure on myself. But it's just like, it's so hectic. Yesterday on my whoop, my nap picked up my heart rate. At some points in my nap, my heart rate got all the way up to 170 BPM, and the lowest it got was 80 because I was so anxious. So fuck, I have a full-on mullet, like full on. Bye. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I'll catch you guys when I'm getting ready for the final. It's at 1 PM. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because you guys can't watch it because this vlog is after. Never mind. Guys, we have a bit of a problem. In my sleep, I had sand all over my face, and I opened my eye and I got so much sand in my eye, and now I can like literally, I can't see out this eye. So I'm trying to get the sand out, but I kind of need 2 eyes to be able to race. So I don't know if you can see how like watery it is, but I've got my hyper ice little like heat pack on my lower back because it's absolutely dying. And also, how random are these Cliff bars? They're like not very, they don't look like they taste that good, but they're actually not that bad.
There, lane number 1 from Anglesey, Julia Phillips, Josie Holmes from Noosa in 2, Emily Rampoldi's sister in 3, Chloe Mannix-Power, Jackie Lord and Holly Fraser of City of Perth, Brianna Irving from New Zealand at the top, and Olivia May from Kurrawa on the far side. Off and away, we're about to crown the beach sprint champion of the world. Have a look in the centre. Mannix-Power absolutely flying. Irving trying to go with her at the top there. Mannix-Power, Irving, Mannix-Power, Irving. Oh, the dip on the line. I don't know who got there. Julia Phillips, maybe the bronze from Anglesey. A big stumble on the far side there. Chloe Mannix-Power got out of that one like she was shot out of a gun. Unbelievable. But I think Brianna Irving over the top. That was, what a run. Have a look at Mannix-Power. The first 10 steps, she was lightning quick. Then Irving just came at her. Then Mannix-Power, then Irving again.
Yeah, it was a 2-horse race, wasn't it, out of the 2 of them? And wow, Chloe Mannix-Power coming off that win of the Storwell Gifters.
Guys, what the hell? I was in first aid for the whole hour leading up to my race because my eye, I literally can't see out of it. It got so bad. And I didn't get to warm up. And they called us really early, like way ahead of schedule. And I was on the end lane too, so I couldn't see anyone in the race. I did so bad. Well, no. I came 7th, which is not bad, but I just ran really bad. And I'm just like not happy with the result because why did this have to happen before like the biggest race of my life? And I was in first aid and they were like squirting the shit out of my eye, like trying to flush it out, and nothing would work. I think it's scratched. I don't think there's actually anything in there anymore. And then they're like, you need to go to the medical tonight. And I was like, that's the last thing I want to do. I just want to go out for Italian and just stuff my face. But yeah, this is so annoying. Look how bad it looks, guys. Okay, I thought I should update you. Oh. Okay. My eye's actually been looking really good till now, but I thought I should update you. I took it to Instagram and asked everyone to help me because nothing was working. And I put a cotton bud in my eyelid and it literally got the sand out straight away. But I just put some makeup on and now it's like really irritated because we're going out for dinner. But it's just like, I feel like there's just a lot of trauma in my eye right now. There's no more sand, but it's just like so cut up